Have you ever glanced at that random-looking code on your boarding pass and just wondered? It might not look like much, but it is the key to a truly revolutionary piece of database history, one that makes pretty much all modern air travel possible. Today, we're going to dive into the story behind that simple string of characters. Yeah, this thing. You've seen it everywhere when you travel, right? On your booking confirmation, your luggage tags, your boarding pass. It looks like a completely random jumble of letters and numbers, but believe me, it is far from it. This is one of the most important codes in modern travel.
So what's the big secret? What is this little code actually doing behind the scenes? Well, let's find out. That 6-character code is the unique key, the identifier, for a surprisingly complex and absolutely vital record that makes your entire journey happen.
It's called a passenger name record, or PNR for short. And you can think of it like a miniature database that's all about your trip. It's so much more than just a confirmation number. It's a unique digital fingerprint for your journey.
So, a digital fingerprint, what makes it so powerful? Let's peel back the layers and take a look at what's actually packed inside one of these records.
A PNR stores basically everything that's critical about your journey. Of course, you've got your name and your flights, but it also holds your ticketing information, like how you paid, your contact details, your seat assignment, and any special requests you might have made. You know, like a specific meal or a request for wheelchair assistance. It's this incredibly rich, structured record for your whole trip. But here's the really cool part. A PNR isn't some static file that just sits there. No way. It's a living, breathing record that evolves with you, from the moment you book your ticket to long after you've landed. The process starts simply enough. The second you make a reservation, whether you do it online, with an agent, or over the phone, the system generates this unique PNR. That record is then stored in the airline's own database, and, often, in a huge shared network called a global distribution system. And this is a concept that goes way back to the 1960s with pioneering systems like Sabre, real database history right there. So the PNR's journey really mirrors your own. After it's created, any little change you make, adding a bag, switching your seat, gets logged. At check-in, it's verified. At the gate, it's scanned. In the air, it's used for your loyalty points. And after the flight, it's archived for data analysis. Every single update triggers a synchronization across countless systems, making sure everyone from the check-in agent to customs has the exact right information. Now, all of this builds to a much bigger idea. Because of its critical role and the rich data it contains, the PNR has become something so much more than just a record in the history of aviation databases. So why does all this matter so much? Well, because the PNR is the glue that holds your journey together. It's the single source of truth that powers everything from a smooth check-in to getting your frequent flyer miles. And it's absolutely crucial when things go wrong. If your flight gets canceled, it's the PNR that allows the airline to quickly rebook you. It literally binds your personal data to the massive operational systems of the airline world.
For the entire duration of your travel, the PNR acts as your complete digital twin, representing you within the airline's incredibly complex ecosystem. It really is one of the most foundational and enduring database structures in aviation history.
And that leaves us with a fascinating question for the future. As our lives become more and more digitized and our data footprints just keep expanding, what does the evolution of concepts like the PNR mean for our digital twins in other parts of our lives? It's definitely something to think about the next time you glance at your boarding pass.